When the contracts were first let, every supplier put a gross profit margin that they may make. That's commercially sensitive. It does differ across the semis. And what we do, we take into account all of their declared profit, all of their declared costs, to look at whether their gross profit is indeed over and above the agreed margin at the point that the contract was let.
Is it a percentage or an actual amount? Because the National Audit Office says it's profit divided by cost, and it's important because the cost of dispersal accommodation is £20 per person. The cost of hotel accommodation is £160 per person. You set those contracts assuming most of it would be dispersal. Now, much of it was and still is hotel accommodation. Therefore, the percentage cost, 5% of £20 is £1 profit. 5% of £160 is £8 profit. ClearSpring's profit per person has gone up from £6,000 per person in 2020 to £300,000 per employee in 2024. It's gone up. It's just incredible. Now, is it because we haven't changed the profit laws? You're telling me it's profit minus cost. I think it's profit divided by cost, and that's important.
What then happens is there is a tariff in terms of the profit clawback, and that is a percentage-based tariff. I think what may be best is that we write to the committee with the exact, because it differs over the 7 contracts, there is then a tariff, and we can set out to the committee exactly how the profit share clause is.
I'd like to know why that clause wasn't changed. You've had many contractual changes, given that the whole basis of the contract changed because lots of it was hotel accommodation, far more expensive. Why you didn't change the profit share clause? Don't worry. Mr. Ridley, any thoughts?
I mean, what we are doing now is working through the profit share clause that we've got in the contracts to make sure that we can claw back what is due to us, and we're also seeking to get out of hotels because we recognise the cost of that. The primary thing we are seeking to do is to reduce the use of and get out of hotels. And that is the way in which we've saved the money that we have saved over the last year.
My question was why the profit clause wasn't changed when the whole basis of the contract was different, because so much more of it was hotel accommodation, which had a higher base cost, and therefore percentage profits would make a lot more money for these providers. Why wasn't the profit clause changed?
Look, I don't, I'm afraid, have with me the details of all the various clauses that were changed and how they were changed at the time. I'm very happy to...